You might not be fully aware, but you are currently attracting a lot of attention and admirers, and your person can sense this shift in energy around you. They are noticing you in a new light, recognizing the power and confidence that radiate from you now. This transformation hasn't gone unnoticed. It's clear that you're doing something new, whether it's in the way you dress, how you carry yourself, or even the energy you exude. Your aura is different, and it's captivating. There's an elegance in your demeanor, a grace that wasn't as prominent before, and your energy feels lighter, freer, as if you've shed some of the burdens that previously weighed you down. In the past, the twin flame journey may have felt like a heavy, all-consuming weight, but you're no longer feeling as constrained or overwhelmed by it. Many of you have grown significantly on this journey, learning to embrace solitude and genuinely enjoy your own company. This has been a pivotal change. You've shifted from a place of seeking external validation or reassurance to finding peace and contentment within yourself. This shift in mindset and energy is profound, and it's having a ripple effect on how others perceive you, especially your person. They see these changes, and it's having a strong impact on them. They are more attracted to you than ever before. The changes you've undergone have made you more alluring and confident, and it's stirring something deep within your person. You've become sexier, more assertive, and perhaps even a bit bossy, but in a way that exudes confidence rather than arrogance. This newfound self-assuredness isn't overbearing, it's inspiring and magnetic. It's as if you've stepped into your power, owning who you are without apology, and this boldness is incredibly appealing. Your person is picking up on this energy, even if they aren't fully aware of all the shifts you've gone through. It's turning them on, igniting a desire within them that's stronger than before. Your person has been dreaming about you, thinking about you often, and they are sending you sensual energy as a way of reminding you that they are still in the picture. This energy is a call, a signal, urging you not to give up on them. They want you to know that they're coming back with something stable, something real. They aren't just passively observing from afar, they are actively trying to reconnect with you, possibly in ways that transcend the physical realm. You might find that you can feel their presence telepathically, as if their thoughts are brushing against your own. This could manifest as sudden thoughts of them, dreams, or even random bursts of emotion that seem to come out of nowhere. Signs and synchronicities are also at play, constantly reminding you of this connection. Whether it's seeing repeated numbers, hearing songs that remind you of them, or encountering other little hints from the universe, these are all nudges, urging you to pay attention to the bond that still exists between you. It's as if the universe is conspiring to keep you connected, even when circumstances may have created distance. You are always on your person's mind, and they are continually checking up on you, whether through social media, mutual friends, or other means. They want to know how you're doing and, more importantly, they want to ensure that your affections haven't shifted to someone else. They are acutely aware of the possibility that others might be vying for your attention, and this fuels their desire to keep you close. Your person can sense that you are different now. This isn't just a superficial change but a deep, internal shift that radiates outward. They can tell that you're not the same as before, and they are intrigued by this new version of you. It's possible that you've started styling yourself differently, embracing a new look that reflects the internal changes you've undergone. Maybe it's a bolder choice in clothing, a new hairstyle, or just a different way of presenting yourself that exudes confidence and self-assuredness. Whatever it is, these changes are resonating with your person on a deep level, drawing them back toward you with renewed interest and desire. Ultimately, this period of transformation has not only made you more attractive to your person but also to others around you. However, your person is determined to remind you of the unique connection you share. They are coming forward, not just with words but with a stable offer, hoping to re-establish the bond and move forward together. They are actively working on themselves as well, aligning their actions with their intentions. This is a time of powerful change, and your person doesn't want to be left behind. They see your growth, your power, and they are inspired to rise to meet you at this new level. They are ready to match your energy, and they are hoping that you'll still be open to receiving them when the time comes. I ran from this connection because I caught feelings for you faster than I ever imagined, and honestly, I haven't felt this way about anyone in a really long time. It was as if my heart had been asleep for years, and suddenly, with you, it woke up. I wasn't prepared for the rush of emotions that swept over me, the intensity of feeling like I'd finally met someone who truly saw me. It was exhilarating and terrifying all at once. When I shared this with my closest friends, describing the incredible experience I was having, their reactions were mixed. They told me to slow down, cautioning that I was moving too fast and setting myself up for potential heartache. They warned me that if I didn't pull back, I might end up with my heart broken. Usually, I don't pay much attention to other people's opinions when it comes to matters of the heart. I've always prided myself on being independent, moving to the beat of my own drum. I've always believed that I knew what was best for me and that no one else could dictate how I should feel or act. But this time, their words echoed in my mind. I found myself questioning my own judgment, wondering if they were right. Maybe I was rushing into things, letting my emotions take the lead when I should have been more cautious. It's not that I didn't trust my feelings for you, I did, more than I've trusted my feelings for anyone in a long time. But the fear of falling too fast, of letting my guard down too quickly, began to creep in. From the moment we connected, the vibe and energy between us were unlike anything I'd ever experienced. There was this magnetic pull, this undeniable chemistry that I couldn't ignore. It was like every time we were together, the rest of the world faded away, and all that mattered was the connection we shared. I felt an inexplicable comfort around you, like I could be myself without fear of judgment or rejection. I've never connected with anyone on such a deep level. It felt as though our souls were in perfect harmony. We clicked in a way that made me feel seen, truly seen, for who I am, not just the surface-level version that most people get to see, but the real, raw, unfiltered me. But as much as I cherished this connection, it also scared me. There were moments when I felt like you could see right through me, as if you were peering into the deepest parts of my soul. That kind of intimacy, that level of vulnerability, was something I wasn't used to. It was both thrilling and unnerving to feel so exposed. I started to wonder if you were seeing parts of me that I wasn't ready to confront myself. It was as if you were holding up a mirror, reflecting back all the things I'd tried so hard to hide or ignore. The more I felt seen by you, the more I started to feel naked, as though every flaw and insecurity was on display. And that's when I began to pull away. It wasn't anything you said or did that caused me to retreat, it was my own fears, my own personal hang-ups and insecurities. I was scared of being seen too clearly, of letting someone get too close. I was afraid that if you truly saw how broken I felt inside, how lonely I sometimes am, you would walk away. I didn't want to risk losing you, but in trying to protect myself, I ended up creating distance between us. It was easier to pull back than to face the possibility of getting hurt. I started second-guessing everything, overanalyzing your words and actions, looking for signs that you might not be as invested as I was. I convinced myself that it was only a matter of time before you saw the real me, the parts that I'm not proud of, the parts that still carry scars from past wounds, and decided that I wasn't worth the effort. This cycle of doubt and fear became overwhelming, and I found myself caught in a tug-of-war between wanting to dive deeper into the connection and wanting to protect myself from potential pain. The truth is, I'm not used to feeling this vulnerable. I've built walls around my heart to keep it safe, to keep others at a distance. But with you, those walls started to crumble, and that terrified me. I wasn't prepared for how much I would care, how much I would want this to work, and how scared I would be of losing it. I wish I could have been braver, that I could have trusted the connection without letting my insecurities get in the way. Looking back, I realized that my fear of being hurt led me to run, not because I didn't care about you, but because I cared too much. I let my past dictate my present, and in doing so, I let something beautiful slip through my fingers. I'm still figuring out how to navigate these feelings, how to be vulnerable without letting my fears control me. But I wanted you to know that my pulling away wasn't about you, it was about me, my own struggles, and my own journey to learn how to let someone in fully. I just hope that one day, I can find the courage to be honest, both with myself and with you, about how deeply I care. Your partner is watching you closely right now, and the distance between you is weighing heavily on them. They miss you more than words can convey, and their emotions are running deep. Every moment apart from you stirs up a longing inside them that they find difficult to put into words. It feels as though they are carrying this ache in their heart, a longing to reconnect with you, to feel your presence again, and to not let the opportunity to be with you slip through their fingers. There's a fear there, a fear of missing out on what they believe could be something beautiful, something fulfilling, if only they could bridge the gap that exists between you at this moment. When your partner thinks about fulfillment, they don't just imagine fleeting moments of happiness or temporary pleasures. For them, true fulfillment is something lasting, something deeper. Often, when they think of that deeper sense of happiness and satisfaction, they envision a future with you. In their mind, it's a future where they are building a life together, perhaps even starting a family. This vision of a shared life is what drives their yearning for you. It's not just about the present moment, but about the potential for something greater down the road. They can see themselves waking up next to you, creating memories together, and building a home filled with love and connection. However, as much as they long for this future, it hurts them to be stuck in their head, constantly thinking about it. The longing itself is a painful reminder of your absence, and it weighs heavily on them. Living in their thoughts, replaying moments with you, and imagining what could be has become a bittersweet routine. Each day that passes without you feels like a missed opportunity, and the emotional toll of this longing is not easy for them to bear. They want to be with you, not just in their thoughts or fantasies, but in real life, to share space and time with you again. Your current unavailability is amplifying their cravings for you. Whether it's due to physical distance, emotional barriers, or circumstances outside either of your control, they feel the absence acutely. They crave you so intensely at this time, almost as if a part of them is incomplete without you. The desire for your presence, your touch, your voice, your energy, feels overwhelming to them. It's not just a physical need, it's emotional, spiritual, and mental. Your partner feels like they are missing a vital piece of their life puzzle, and that piece is you. The journey toward making this relationship work will not be a swift one. Your partner understands, at least on some level, that time and patience are essential in bringing the two of you together in a meaningful and lasting way. They realize they need to learn how to stabilize their own energy, how to manage their emotions, and how to hold space for you in a way that is healthy for both of you. The intense emotions they feel, while genuine, need to be balanced with patience and understanding. They know that for this relationship to truly flourish, they must develop the emotional strength to give you the space you need, without overwhelming you with their desires or their longing. In the meantime, though, they miss being near you in every possible way. Your presence is something they deeply cherish, and they miss it with an intensity that is difficult to describe. They find themselves thinking about your soft voice, the way it soothes and comforts them. They recall the warmth of your personality, your sensual energy, and the way you make them feel seen and appreciated. These memories of you bring them comfort, but also fuel the fire of their desire to be with you again. Lately, they can't stop thinking about just how much of their type you are. It's not just a physical attraction, although they undoubtedly find you beautiful in every sense of the word. It's deeper than that. Your personality, your energy, the way you move through the world, everything about you aligns with what they've always hoped to find in a partner. You feel like the missing piece to their puzzle, the person they've been waiting for, even if they didn't realize it until now. In short, your partner is feeling the weight of missing you in every part of their being. They are emotional, longing for a future where the two of you are together, perhaps even as a family. While they understand that this relationship will take time to grow and evolve, their craving for your presence remains powerful. They miss everything about you, your voice, your energy, your essence, and they can't help but imagine a future where you are by their side.